So here we go to the abandoned neighborhood. Can you imagine a small neighborhood without anyone? It seems that everyone had to be evacuated, like the city of Pripyat in Chernobyl. This neighborhood is one of them, completely empty. So let's explore this neighborhood and see what it contains, and learn a little about the history of this place. Orange tree loaded with oranges. They look good, but I'm not hungry. A very old laundry tub. This appears to be a loft, but for chickens too? I would like to see this when it was inhabited. An outdoor toilet. It appears to be public restrooms, men at one door and ladies at the other. Funny little houses. It seems that there are always plenty of toilets and toilets in abandoned places. And here we have a church. Large antennas close by. They indicate the reason for the existence of this neighborhood. They took the church bell. Interesting geometric painting. It amazes me how it's still intact without graffiti. Another dovecote, I think. There is still this electrical box and circuit breakers. Is the light still on this neighborhood? I doubt. Many windows still have curtains. This gives the idea of being an open-air bar. Yes, with the counter all around and serving coffee and other drinks under the shade of the roof, which has practically no more. Here is a ring, swings and a cage. A park where children played. Where are the children who played here, on these swings? They are already well-grown adults, and others may have already passed away. I would really like to see pictures or videos of this place when it was full of families who lived here. What birds or other animals will be in this cage? A small pool or lake. Nature takes over the place little by little. Someone gathered firewood here. And another bar. This is a bar for sure. There are even the benches around. There are also blinds to cover everything. Good morning, a beer please. It looks like the beer is out of stock and this bar and the clerk has left. Let's visit the church. Design and architecture from the late 40s and early 50s of the 20th century, I suppose.
Let's go inside.
The door still exists, but the rest they took. Even the tiles on the walls took away. The wooden ceiling did not lead. The stained glass is still here, half of them. What do we have on this side? For a change, a bathroom. And here, a small compartment for entering and exiting. And here, what do we have? Very big closets. Not a drawer. They left the skeleton of the closets and the roof. Good woods. Airsoft. CO2 capsule used in airsoft guns. One of the most popular sports in places like this. The tiles on the walls were broken. What will an altar look like from behind? Nothing special. I remember seeing images of this church with wooden benches. There are no longer any here. Here will be a ring with bullets. Here the entrance seems to be only through the windows. The rest is walled up. These dwelling houses appear to be larger. we will explore next. Interesting, this lake representing the coat of arms of Portugal, with the 5 shields placed on the cross of Christ. And here is the coat of arms of Portugal made in stone. Here you can see the coat of arms of Portugal with the initials N.A. Emissora Nacional, National Emitter. The houses are open, so let's sit inside of one of them. We entered the room, supposedly wooden clubs like my houses, typical of buildings from perhaps the 40s and the early 70s. Then began to use the smaller clubs called parquet. Another bedroom. This house appears to be empty. Bathroom. And here will be the kitchen. Will this door be a storeroom? Let's go up the whole wooden stairs. Even so, the house appears to be in good condition. It's practically habitable. A series of rooms up here. Flush toilet. They broke the entire bathroom. I don't know why. A nest. Let's now explore this other house similar to the previous one. Which from what I see from here still seems to have some content inside. Fear's meat looks like the devil was loose around here. So much old stuff. Everything searched. They left the boots. Beware of the dog. Watch out for the Pluto dog. The kitchen and the layoff. This type of wash basin was used in stone and the tiles were all in white. Here the floor is in mosaic, unlike the previous house, which was in wooden blocks. Plenty of paper to wipe the butt. Whole wallpaper representing a forest. Tall windows. Christmas ball. What is this? Another bathroom? Let's see the top floor. Wow, so much junk. Another bathroom, and they took the bathtub. And the balcony. Closet. Wow, paper-lined walls and an orange color underneath. old bill from the Cartolandia Bank. It's from an old stock exchange board game. Door with bars. Nobody enters here. Doghouse? A star. Old fridge. A door bricked up. Private house. What will be the fate of this neighborhood? How many years will it continue like this? The neighborhood, called the Bairro de São Gabriel, was built in 1951 by the architect Francisco dos Santos for the employees of the Centro Emissor Ultramarino de Onda Curta, inaugurated in March 1954. I don't know since when this neighborhood was inhabited. In principle, since the 25th of April 1974. The 2001 census indicates that around 20 people still live there. On June 1st, 2011, the Pegões shortwave emitter center was deactivated, and nobody lives in the neighborhood. Just a ghost neighborhood that the shortwave created, and that has already houses many families, many children, many stories. São Gabriel neighborhood has 22 houses, a school, a canteen, a church, and a playground that weeds and neglect tend to hide. This neighborhood is currently owned by the Portuguese state, and although its sale and rehabilitation has already been planned, until the moment I recorded this video, this never happened. And here are the installations of the former national broadcaster Radiodifusão Portuguesa, still with its big antennas. The reason for the existence of this neighborhood. Things change over time, and certain things become obsolete. The occupants of the neighborhood, former employees and their families, are no longer needed at the station. They had to live for another life in another place. Fortunately, it wasn't due to any catastrophe, pandemic or nuclear accident. Where are these families now? What they do for a living? Maybe it's a topic for another video. RDPI's shortwave emissions were radiated from the CIOC, RDP's Shortwave Emission Center, also known as São Gabriel near Pegões. These broadcasts, transmitted in 6 azimuths, serve Central Europe, Africa, West Africa and Brazil, North America, Middle East and India, in addition to Venezuela. RDPI also used Deutsche Welle's transmitter center in Sines, which boosts radio reception in Central Europe. Since 2010 and until the end of 2011, RTP, thanks to the partnership with Deutsche Welle from Germany, started to issue on an experimental basis the RDPI at weekends to Europe in digital DRM, Digital Radio Mondial mode, from Sines.